Hey guys, welcome to my new channel, Pickle Plays VR. Today I'm going to teach you how to pinch climb and wall jump. They're both very important things, especially in forest. When you're trying to escape lava monkeys or chase somebody who's not a lava monkey when you're a lava monkey. We're going to be using this same spot a lot in this video. There are 2 times though when we'll move spots, so I'll explain where to go. So let's get into it. Once you leave stump, that's where you start. You're going to come out right here. You don't have to take that path. You can just jump down. Once you're going to walk over to these 2 walls with the supports on them. If you can't find them somehow, gazebo is right there and treehouse is right there. So first we're going to learn how to pinch climb, and you come over to this wall. You don't walk in between them. You come over to the side of one, but not all the way over to the middle. And you're going to grab onto it and toss yourself up, but that can be hard, so I'm going to show what it looks like once you've figured it out. So that's what pinch climbing looks like. It's very important. It's pretty fast. But it can be tricky. So you're going to hop down and you have to wrap your arms around it like this. You gotta make sure you're holding on to it and it makes a noise. And first I recommend just tossing yourself up once, like that. Now when doing that, you don't want to do it like, you don't want to throw yourself back. That's a pretty common issue. What you're going to want to do instead is slightly pull yourself forward and keep reaching like this. And you're going to chain those together until you reach at the top. So you should try just doing it once. And then once you've got that figured out, move to 2, then 3, and so on. So that's how to pinch climb. The next thing you're going to want to do is walk to the middle of these walls. This is for wall jumping. So these walls are where you're meant to learn how to wall jump. Really though, you're meant to learn in tutorial up there. But it's really hard to figure out without a video. So what you're going to do, so this is what it looks like once you can do it. If you've seen it, pro players, they do this a lot. It's very important to know how to do. Depending on which wall you jump from, you'll come out on either side. And if you jump off, if you have got on this side, if your last bounce is gonna be on here, you can hit it extra hard to launch yourself to that platform. That can be a pretty useful thing. But let's hop down and I'll explain it. The main thing with this is understanding the hand physics. So the way the physics work in this game is only your wrists, the bottom of your monkey, and your chin have collision. So your arms don't have collision even with full body tracking. So something you do quite a bit is stick to walls. It's an intended feature, and it looks something like that. You can stick for a long time if you're good at it, and you're gonna bounce off once you stick. And it can be hard because you have to put some force down just to stick and some force towards the wall. So that makes it hard. But once you know how that works, what you want to do is stick and jump off. Don't worry about hitting the other wall yet. So stick, jump off. That is the fundamental of wall jumping. So you do that and jump off. Now once you can do that, you still don't want to try it with the other hand without practicing with that hand and doing the same way. Then you'll start chaining them together incrementally at one at a time until you can chain enough together to get to up here. Either side is fine. A pretty common issue is not staying straight like this, and instead moving forward or backward like this. Now that can be useful in some situations, but not all of them. You really want to mainly stay straight. You can kind of correct yourself a little bit if you do get off course, which is important to know how to do. So you gotta stick and jump off. Stick and jump off. Stick and jump off. So there are a few places where being able to wall jump is really useful. Another thing you can do to make it easier is going into a super infection lobby and using the stilts. If you use stilts, it'll be like training wheels almost, because it makes your arms longer, and the entire thing has collision and doesn't stick. It's how I figured it out. I just figured out how to do it a little bit ago. So that's how you can learn right there, and that's where you'll want to learn how to first. But then, that's also how you get up to the top of Stump. So let's go over there. So you go behind Stump to where these two branches are, in between them. Right here at this part where it touches the wall is where you usually start. Now, this introduces slants when you're wall jumping. They can be bad and good. They're hard to explain, but this is what just a normal wall jumping looks like up to the top of Stump. And that's how you get up here. It doesn't serve much use if you're running away. It's a little bit too slow. But if the game just started, it can be very useful for hiding, especially in the winter when there's snow up here that you can hide in. And so that's how you get up here. But there are slants on it now. Like right there, that slant will work in your advantage. Almost all of these will, actually, except for that one, because it points inward a little bit. It will not. So, what I did when I was first figuring this out is I would wall jump and slowly move toward these. Either one works, and jump up on them, and then jump up to there and continue it. That works best. Now, so that's how you get up here. It doesn't serve much purpose. If you're a lava monkey trying to find other players, it can be useful because you can see the tops of trees, you can see the entire forest map. And if you're not a lava monkey and you're trying to hide, there's usually a snow pile right here in the winter update. It's very useful. But another important thing with wall jumping is being able to wall jump on thinner walls like these. They can be very hard. I'm not the best at them yet, but it is very important to be able to, because you can do some pretty crazy jukes with thin walls like this. That think you're wall jumping up, but you stop. That's pretty useful. I recommend practicing that right here. These are the tallest thin walls in forest. Now it doesn't have to be in forest, but it's pretty useful to be able to do it like that. There aren't really any other places. One thing about getting to the top of Stump is it's a much bigger gap than the walls over there. So it's like the second thing you want to do before working on that. A way I practice sticking is in winter, when there's snow, you can practice right here by doing that. That's how I practice in trying to hit the target. It can be hard, but that's how I practice. And then once you're done, you should be able to do it. Wall jumping in particular is incredibly useful here in canyons because, well, it's all canyons and there are a few, and so like right there, that's a good spot to wall jump. But there are also spots where you kind of have to wall jump, such as right here. This is how you have to wall jump here. Now it is much easier, you just have to bounce, and you can pinch climb. Now pinch climbing, this can be hard because you gotta jump like that, then like that, and it's really hard. But it's useful to know if you're playing games in canyons. So you want to know that for canyons. And pinch climbing is just useful all around in maps. If you're playing any V-Stump maps, you'll want to make sure to know these things. These are some of the fundamental aspects of the game. Very important to know how to. And they can also help you here in city, because right there you might notice there's a hole in the glass, and so you can pinch climb right here. Actually, it can be tricky, but at corners like this you're able to pinch climb and then get up here to the second floor of the Nice Gorilla store much faster. And then if you have VIN, go up there. There's no faster way to get up there than that. Metropolis doesn't really have a use for any of these things, if I'm being honest. It's not the greatest map, but everywhere else tends to. Clouds in clouds, pinch climbing can be useful if you go up here. It takes a while, but up there to get it can be pretty useful. I'll try and show you. You grab a glider and just try and glide up. Don't do anything, but and let go. Like right here, pinch climb is very useful. You can use it to get it. You got a lava monkey. Same for up here. Very useful. You can get up here, and then up here it's a pretty good hiding spot. There's a lava monkey over there, and it doesn't serve much of a purpose on these smaller buildings though, because they aren't like this one or those. But that's the main is for pinch climbing and wall jumping. Those are the main places you can do them. And if you're playing any V-Stomp maps, especially parkour V-Stomp maps, you really want to know how to do these things because they'll throw those types of things at you. So it's very important to know how to do these things. But it is very hard and will take time. It took me an entire year to figure out how to wall jump. Anyways, that's my tutorial on pinch climbing and wall jumping in Gorilla Tag. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.